Good morning, everyone. It's a nice foggy day outside. Perfect time to sit here, doodle and sketch, and drink a cup of coffee with you all. One second as I get stuff set up here. Okay. Okay. Make sure the posts are out and the links work, because that would be very unfortunate. Yep, everything seems to be working. Alrighty. Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome once again. A second, I need another cup of coffee, or sip of coffee, I should say. Yes. And right now we're just having fun doodling as we go along. There is a form down below if you want to uh, if you want me to draw your character as I doodle or something like that. There is a commission form down below. There is also the PayPal link if you want to donate, pitch in as I draw. Not an obligation, just uh, you being here is support enough for me. But there's also, we're doing a fun little thing today. Down below, there is a link to a Google Drive. If you would like me to sketch as I'm drawing some of my characters, if you have an outfit idea that you want to see me draw the character in, uh, put the ref in the Google form, and I can draw that. Of course, obviously, keep the outfits appropriate. I won't be doing any undergarments, lingerie, or bikinis or anything like that. But dresses, nice outfits, as long as they're not kind of pervy outfits, should be able to draw them. So yeah. Again, the form is down below. So if you want to see me draw those some characters in those outfits, take a look in the description below. And while we're waiting, I'm gonna start drawing. One second. Gotta double check, make sure links are working properly. Yep, everything seems to be working. Okay, then on X, see if that post is up as well. Okay, yeah, everything seems to be working perfect. Perfect. Okay, so looks like drawing a fox. I see there's at least one other person there watching. Welcome, welcome. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. She's got eyelashes here. lids. Let's see. I don't know why I keep having my fingers there. Bring the camera down a little bit closer. For a little earring filler. And we have the rib cage, shoulders, and here you have the spine coming through. And we're gonna lower her hips a little bit. That would have been too up high. Torso where all guts would be. Actually, no, we will raise the hip a tiny bit. There we go. Okay. A sip of nice light roast Ethiopian. I'm not sure if you're a coffee drinker or not, but if so, let me know what kind of coffee you like to drink. And if you don't drink coffee, let me know what you prefer to drink. What am I going to do with her hand? That's a good question. It's not gonna work. They say you should always figure out what you're going to do with the hands first. And I think it's time I start listening to that. Let's see if we can have a paw on hips. You gotta have that tail. She's got a very bushy tail. Okay. Chest would be. What am I gonna do with this paw? Yeah. So her eyes are open slightly. She's looking to the side there. Let's see. And I have, let's see, in the description of this video down below, there is a Google form, or not Google form, a Google folder. If you have an outfit you'd like me to draw the characters in, just leave it in the Google folder down below. Again, nothing risque. I won't be drawing any bikinis or undergarments or anything like that. But if you have a nice, appropriate outfit, I'll definitely draw the character in that. It's almost time to start inking, so I'll give you a couple minutes to quickly find an outfit that you'd like me to draw the character in before I start inking. In the meantime, I'm gonna start another sketch here. And I use a Bic pen for my sketching usually. It's either the Pilot Color NO 0.7 mechanical pencil. I usually use blue when sketching, or the just Bic point pen. I do apologize if the camera's shaking a bit too much. Unfortunately, my desk is a little bit wobbly, so, and I have the camera tripod connected to the desk. Oops. Let's see. Okay, what am I doing? Come on, tripod, don't be so wobbly. Let's see. I should probably open up the Google Drive, make sure, see if anyone's filled that out yet. Nope, nothing there yet. All good. And we're not doing anything too special, so these sketches are very loose. We're just having fun. Oh yeah, nice cup of coffee. Okay. But let me know in the chat if there's anything that you'd like to see me sketch. Obviously, if it's my characters, that's totally fine. If it's your own characters or something like that, then commissions are available in the Google form down below. We have another fox character here. We give a little necklace there. Her neck is a little small, maybe, but that's okay. And okay. Should probably figure out what I'm going to do with her hands. Of course, hands are something that I'm not best at. She's probably got like a purse or something. I feel like she would definitely be wearing like a. I meant for this to be a necklace, but maybe this is more like a turtleneck sweater. The stitches. Oh, and I already drew the tuft on her chest, the tuft of fur. So, uh, that's okay. Ooh, that's a bit rough, but that's okay. We're just having fun, so nothing too important here. Yeah, we're gonna adjust that a little bit to make that a much bigger satchel. Pause. Got some shading here. One second as I quickly check some stuff. And let's see, 1 second as I adjust some things. Okay. I think we're good. Just, I realized, so this is a new art channel that I have here on YouTube, and I realized that maybe some people might not have gotten the notification that I was live because they're subscribed to my personal channel. So quickly went on to that channel and posted so then folks know that I'm live over here. Okay, where was I? Hmm. Okie dokie. Here we are. Anyways, back to doodling. I'm gonna start inking this character. I'm gonna have my hand in the way as I try to hold the page steady. Okay. Oof, that's a bit of a mistake there, but that's okay. We're just having fun doodling here. As our good friend Bob Ross said, happy little accidents. There's no mistakes. Okay. And those paws are not very good. I do apologize. All right. Perfect. Give her some little whisker markings there. Alrighty, let's find something else to doodle now. 1 second. Just fixing up the, let's see, my computer screen here so I can see everything. I'm able to see the chat. I'm able to see when folks are watching. It looks like we got one of you there, so welcome, welcome. There we go. Perfect. All right, now back to doodling. Okay. Let's see, what is Mousewife excited for right now? I imagine her as at like a lemonade stand or something. Umbrella. Who is she looking at? Mr. Mouse. Oops, I realize that's not in the frame. My apologies. Maybe he's a bit too tall for this. Let's see. Always figure out your perspective lines first and where everything is. The head should have been a different size. That neck is too long now, but that's okay. Again, we're just doodling. We're just having fun. Nothing too serious. He is a bit tall for a mouse, I guess. Either that or she's very short for a mouse. He's got little spectacles. It looks a bit old there. Let's see. Got a little money box there. Little cart. Let's see. What's he doing here? He's pouring the drink. Whew, this is a very rough doodle. Little umbrella. Okay. Got a little doodle there. Fun, fun. Okay, I'm gonna lift up the camera here. see. Checking things here really quick. One second here. Okie dokie. Okay. Okay, here we go. Back to doodling. Use a coffee. Oh, back here, you. Screen being difficult. Okay. Let's see. What are we? Not sure what we're doing yet. I think we have mouse wife. Holding a sword. There's her chest. She's slightly turned a little bit, so. There's her hips. So her legs. She should be bent somewhat. Okay, center of gravity is there. Actually, this might not be mouse wipe. I'm not sure. Let's see, if I am bent like that, 1 foot here, might have bent it the other way, but that's okay. We'll stick with what we got. Okay, the tail. Yeah, this is not mouse wipe. This is definitely a male mouse. This is a character of mine that I've had for many, many years. I've just never done anything with him. Eventually I will. His sword is all jagged and notched. Let's see. It's got a big scar. He's missing an eye here. This pose isn't what I would have wanted, but that's okay. Again, it's just a doodle. We're just having fun. Okay, let's do something a bit different now. I want to draw a dinosaur. This is a very skinny skull shape. So maybe this is like Nanotyrannus or something. Let's see. Okay, that's done. Got a squirrel here. Oops. With a knife. That might be Willow, actually. She's a bushier tail. Got that little loincloth there. Fill that in. Alrighty. We are almost done with this page. We have a little bit of space left. I'm going to draw T-Rex. T-Rex's eyes are facing forward. big, I don't even know what you like, bony ridges on their over their brow ridges, I guess you could say. It's made of like these things are made of keratin, I believe. They got more keratin bumps here. Big scaly lips because they believe that T-Rex might have had lips actually instead of just the teeth showing like you see in all the movies. They might have had their teeth covered by their lips. Kind of like that. And this might be the wrong shape a little bit for a T-Rex, but that's okay. Big jaw muscle. You can do the scales on the eye. And let's actually have at least a couple teeth exposed. That makes it look a little bit more menacing. And you have the skin. I'm a huge fan of the elephantine type skin that the T-Rex had in the original Jurassic Park. I do not like the skin textures that the new Jurassic Park movies have, or Jurassic World, I should say. Their skin texture is just so off and not interesting. The original animatronic dinosaurs from the first film, first couple films, had incredible detail on the skin. It just looked so real and lifelike. And I started to draw the arm of the T-Rex going up into the shoulder blades like you would most animals, but I forget that T-Rex did not have shoulder blades that went up there. Their shoulder blades, for lack of a better term, actually goes right up here into the ribs. And that's literally the whole arm right there of a T-Rex. You got your spine and then your ribs. And yeah, so the arm does not go all the way up to the shoulder where the shoulder blade should be, just right up to the ribs. And I see, hey, Late Rose, hello, welcome. Good to see you. How are you today? You just caught me in the midst of a lecture on Tyrannosaurus Rex anatomy. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Fine. Good to see dinos and squirrels. Indeed, yes. Always good to see dinosaurs and squirrels. Indeed. How's progress on your book coming along? And actually, I'm gonna show you what we've been doodling the past 45 minutes. And then it's time for me to switch to a new page. And we are almost out of paper in this old newsprint sketchpad. So time to order a new one. Alrighty. So let's need to adjust the camera really quick. My apologies. There we go. Okay. Let's see. What should we doodle? Not sure what I'm doing yet. I'm definitely drawing a squirrel, that's for sure. Let's bring the camera down a little bit. There we go. Let's see. Perfect. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing with this sketch right now. I made too much of a mark there. Oh, that body is way too long, but that's okay. Again, we're just having fun here. Fun doodling, nothing too important. Got some whiskers there. Reacting to something. Got that loincloth. Let's color in that loincloth there. Ah, okay, sorry, got two comments at the same time. It looks like YouTube was being slow delivering the comments. My apologies. Late Rose. I work on multiple projects at the same time. Currently, I'm working on a family-friendly adventure book, 1930s era squirrels. Ooh, golden age of flight. Inspired me to add dinosaurs to it. Oh, awesome. Okay, a Lost World vibe adventure. Oh, cool. Thank you. I appreciate. That's really awesome. Glad I could be of inspiration. Thank you. That's really cool. Would love to read it. And for that, I have to draw another squirrel and dinosaur. Let's bring out the blue pencil. Let's see. How would you do a crouching raptor? Yeah, I would love to read that book eventually. For sure. Let's see. And then how goes it on your um, on Eustace's story? Let's see. Also, I have you read the original Lost World novel? Not the Michael Crichton one, but Arthur Conan Doyle book. It's actually really good. I assume you've read it. Let's see. Unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, no loincloth. These squirrels wear pants just to hit the notes on the fashion for the era. Makes sense. Makes sense. I have not read that one. I recommend it. It's very good. Very fun. Again, 19 is it 19 when did that movie when did the book come out? Because the movie came out in 1925. Is it 1912 is Titanic? I can't recall what year it came out, but very old, obviously. So very outdated in some cultural aspects. Some things where you're like, okay, that is definitely a product of its time. Okay, but other moments where you're like, this is legitimately a good adventure story. Very much, it's what one, two, four guys trying to survive in the jungle with dinosaurs, but with a very scientific, um, like tone to it. It's them just kind of studying the dinosaurs and seeing how life works. Okay, I'm done with this ratchet. I need squirrel. Okay. My guess here is Willow already shot an arrow at some that's probably some other dinosaur. Unaware there's a raptor behind her. Oh, I should have pointed the head up this way a little bit more, but okay. The eyes are a bit off. Would Oops, that was a mistake. I don't usually erase. I tend to keep whatever I've drawn usually stays there on the paper, but I had to erase for that one. Warphammer, welcome, welcome. Good to see ya. Oh no, squirrels being cute and or in danger. Both. They're usually both. Let's see. That did not work. Oof, that's a very rough looking face. Yikes. That's okay. We are just having fun. Oh, yes. And as promised, down below in the description of this video, there is the link to a Google folder. If you want to drop a reference for an outfit you want me to draw some of my characters in, by all means, um, drop a reference in there for a different outfit. Maybe I can fix that when I'm inking. Obviously, when it comes to the different outfits, like I've mentioned before, I won't draw anything like lingerie, risque, no bikinis or anything like that. But yeah, and then I have the link or the reference of that you sent Warhammer the other yesterday to that nightgown. Oof, yikes. Sorry, Willow, I kind of ruined your face here. How is your all's Saturday morning going so far? Let's see. Zoom in a little bit here as I ink. Again, as you can tell, I kind of messed up on Willow's face, but oh well. It is what it is. I have to actually do some research on what kind of raptor this would be. That would be up in the trees and the perfect size for squirrels to fight. I always just say, oh, it's Velociraptor, but Velociraptor would technically be a bit bigger than a squirrel. Now, granted, all the animals are relatively the same size-ish. Kind of like they were, well, how I interpreted the characters in Redwall. Like, obviously, you have some creatures that are smaller than others, like mice are. Oh, wow, I don't know if you can hear it, but it's raining outside and it's pounding against the window. What was I saying? But yeah, the characters in Redwall, mice were small, usually the smallest, but I say the smallest. Shrews were even smaller than mice. And then you had the squirrels, and then you had the otters and the hares, and then the badgers. And so they got bigger and bigger and bigger, but it wasn't like a badger could literally hold a mouse in its paw. At least that was the way I interpreted the Redwall books. But if you have a different opinion than how I interpreted it, please let me know. So we got trees everywhere. They are on the same branch. Power creep. Indeed, yes. She was not aware he was behind her. I assume she was probably shooting an arrow off at a different dinosaur somewhere. Also, can you guys hear the background music? Well, I have now in OBS like music playing. I have the video because I'm watching the YouTube video at the same time, so I know how it looks. But I have the volume down turned down most of the way, just enough so I can hear like myself talk, so then I know like what I sound like for the mic quality and all that. But once with the music or with that volume turned down, I cannot hear the background music. That's usually if you hear me kind of like stumbling over my words and having trouble focusing, it's because I'm hearing myself in the video as well. Okay, it works. Awesome. Thank you. Okay. Okie dokie. Right, I'm gonna open up that reference that you sent earlier, Warhammer. And it's time to draw Mousewife. Oh yes, and the comic that you mentioned yesterday, that you sent the link to, I have come across that comic before. I just didn't know what it was called or anything like that. But yeah, I've come across that comic before. Congratulations to them for finishing. That's really cool to be able to finish a project. Okay. So we got this frilly nightgown. All right. Housewife. Frilly. I was thinking of something thicker than that, but the frilly edges are perfect. Perfect. Yeah. Um. Yeah. I think for mouse, yeah, it's a little see-through, but I think that's totally fine for Mousewife as well. I don't think she'd wear this out in public. Oh yeah, okay, the comic. Yeah, pretty good. We gotta get a. Oh, sorry, I realized that's not in the camera frame. Gotta get a nice pose first. I don't even know if that's the right pose for her. Maybe she'd be. Let's see. What would a pose be showing off the nightgown? Arms out, maybe? Maybe something like that. Let's see. She's a little hefty there. Housewife is not that hefty, so I'm gonna thin her out a little bit. Chest. Let's get the legs, right? Gotta zoom out. Yes, if you have other outfits or different poses you'd like to see my characters in, by all means, just again, that folder is in the description down below. Or if you're on for Affinity, you can just send me a note as well. Okay. I'm gonna quickly get a reference here. 1 second. Where is that reference? Good gracious. Let's get that expression. That looks angry. Oh boy, how do I do this? I just ruined that sketch with erasing. There we go. Okay, now back to that frilly outfit. Okay. It's all penciling until we finally get to inks. How do I draw those frills? Then it's got the frills going down the front. All the way down. One second here. Live chat. Nope. Alrighty. Gotta take a sip of coffee. Okay, I think ready to start inking. Bring the camera down a little bit. This is probably a new nightgown that her husband got her. And we need to come up with a name for him. Her cheeks look a little chubby there, but that's okay. It's just the angle. Okay, let's put that reference again. And thank you so much, Warhammer, for providing this outfit. We're gonna start with, let's see. Let's see, Warhammer. Cute rodents often have bits of pudge that get overlooked because of what they are. That is true. Indeed. Okay. Oops. Those paws are a bit rough, but that's okay. Just another thing to work on later on. Right, that should be... should be fairly... Whoops. There we go. That should go around her as well. Then, because it is semi-see-through, I'm gonna outline her body a little bit. Lightly. I think I made her legs a little too long. Whoops, sorry, that's out of view. Warhammer. Mice and rats really have forms that are really not easy to map to an anthroform. The whole heavily teardrop butt shaped body and head shape, etc. Oh yeah, 100%. It is a little difficult. It's particularly the legs for me that are difficult. Certain angles, oh dear, I must have found that foot. Certain angles, the legs and the feet work great, and then other angles, it's just like, oh, that's very difficult to adapt. Beautiful. And then her tail. Her tail's gonna be over here. Bring in that shading. Ah, sorry, that's not out of view. Warhammer. Oh, it's like she just got given it and she's so happy, as you'd expect. Yes, of course. And she'd be very happy to receive anything, I think. She's very grateful. grateful mouse. But any gift from her husband is the best gift. And have a little bit of blush there. Then I know it's pink in the reference, but I'm going to fill this in with a light blue. Oops. Yes, I'll do it there. There we go. A lot of blue there. But that is the nature of doodles and sketches. All right, cute. Thank you. We got a nice little image of Mousewife, or Misty, I should say. Oops, can't forget her whiskers. Trying on this beautiful new outfit. Cute. I love it. We're gonna sign that one. Shade in that back. Cute. The the server name. I'm not sure what that refers to, honestly. Sorry. Let's see. Okay. Secret name, or maybe I just forgot her name. Did you mean to say the secret name? Yes, I know on Fur Affinity I made it very like, oh, she has a name, it's very secretive. Whereas on here on the stream, I'm very open, like, oh yeah, her name is Misty. A lot of folks don't watch the stream, so I feel like it's our little secret here for now. And I gotta find a way to reveal it that's fun and not just like, oh yes, okay, so that's what you meant, secret name. But yeah, I gotta find a way that is cool, a fun way to reveal her name without it being like, oh, I just did a drawing. Oh, by the way, her name is Misty. Or doing it in a journal post or something like that. So if you have any ideas of a fun way we could reveal what her name is, let me know. Okay, what are we gonna draw next? I'm not sure what I'm drawing. That's a very long neck. There. My mind must be on cute relationship stuff this week, so I instantly think of a birthday cake. A birthday cake. Well then. Oops, I didn't want. Birthday cake. We're gonna draw her with a birthday cake. So I know what I'm drawing here, I think. Oof. Actually, that pose is a bit rough. Ooh, thanks. Not happy with this. Not happy one bit. Okay, let's try. Well, let me see if I can fix this pose a little bit. If not, then we'll start again. Just got a little birthday cake for her husband. Nice homemade chocolate cake. Does he like chocolate cake? I don't know, but she likes chocolate cake, so that's what she made. I would actually. Not sure that pose is very good for her trying to hand a cake. Unless she's winking. Shall we do a different pose, Warhammer? I'm assuming that's what you were referring to when you're talking about thinking of a birthday cake was me drawing her doing a birthday cake. Unless you were thinking of something totally different, if that's what you're referring to. I got a Discord message really fast. Ah. And it's time for another sip of coffee. Okay. Let's see. Birthday cake. How would you present a birthday cake? It should be not bending, but more like standing up as straight as you could. There's her chest, her hips. Warhammer. Ah, that's very cute. But I was replying to you asking how to reveal her name. Oh, yeah. Oh, hello, Andrew. Time for more coffee. Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. Thank you. I appreciate that. That is a good idea. With the birthday cake saying, "Hi, my name's Misty." Let's see. Yeah, just like that. Awesome. Well, that's what we're gonna doodle right now. Really fancy dress. Let's see, what angle would her head be? Her facial expression would be bright and happy. That's a bit crazy of a face, but so maybe tilt it up a little bit. Zoom in a tiny bit. There we go. And her body might be a bit too big, maybe, so bring her shoulder here just a little bit. There we go. Sorry, realize that's off camera. And as I doodle this, would she be holding the cake like this? Or, oh, that was right in front of the camera. Would she be holding it? Or would she be holding it like that? The things you gotta think about when you're trying to plan a drawing. Over here. I have her legs bent a tiny bit because we're gonna have her kind of balancing on one foot paw, I should say. Warhammer. I think that really depends on how much room you need for the lettering. I like the holding it flat pose, but the top has more space on it. Indeed, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I'll need way more space once I do the finished drawing. Right now, my idea is just to do. This is just the doodle, I think. Okay, poor Misty, your arms are all over the place right now. Her tail's gonna be curled. Her dress. There we go, something like that. Just got a little necklace there. Okay, can't forget earrings. All right, a chaotic mess, but this is the beginning of what we'll do. And she'll be like, "Hi." My name's Misty. A little bit. Okay, cool. So we got the beginnings of a nice little sketch here for what we can do for Misty revealing her name. Nice. Alrighty. Warp Hammer and Late Rose. What was I saying? Give me some ideas for what you'd like me to draw of your characters. I can definitely draw Eustace, Late Rose, and then Warp Hammer. I don't know if I've ever drawn any of your characters. So just put in the comments, or in the chat, I should say, what you'd like me to draw. Okay, a bit more space. While I'm waiting, I'm gonna finish up this last part of the page. maybe a close-up of Misty's. Exurban Camo, hey, thank you. Thank you for, what am I saying? Thank you for hopping on the stream. Appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Just finishing up a little doodle here. It should be down here. Let's see. You ever decide on an alternative name for your squirrel's husband? I think his name was Twig, but you were trying to change that. Yeah, I was trying to change that. Not a whole lot of people answered uh, the poll question, and some of the names that were there, I just wasn't. I was like, I would never name my character that. So I think what I'm gonna do is stick with Twig. A lot of people reacted positively to that name just fine, so I'm gonna stick with his name being Twig, but his full name is Twignar. Or no, not Twignar. Sorry, my apologies. That was the other name. Twiglon or Twiglin. That'll be his full name, but we'll refer to him as Twig. Yeah, that's fair. Thank you. Yeah, I agree. Oops. And my phone is running out of battery, so I gotta plug that in 1 second. Oh wait. Goodness. There we go. And I'm gonna finish this doodle really quick. The eyes might be a little bit too big. Just designing outfits for your characters today? Yeah, just having fun. I have in the folder or in the description down below, there's a Google folder where people can drop references for different outfits they'd like me to draw and sketch the characters in. Obviously, no bikinis, no lingerie, anything like that. Nothing inappropriate. Just some cute little outfits. If they're a little see-through, kind of like I have here, that's totally fine. It's nothing inappropriate. So, yeah, if you have an outfit you'd like to see the character in, just follow the link down below. And then late rose, an outfit idea I would like to see, say 1930s era three-piece suit and skirt on one of the squirrels. It's the fashion era I'm working with. It would be nice to see how you draw it. Ooh, yeah, I'd love to. Do you want to set a reference to that? Because I have no idea how that would look. And then I'm assuming. Okay, yeah, so a female squirrel then. Oops, I realize. Oh, gotcha. Apparently I can't add the rep to the Google. Oh, okay. 1 second. Let me fix that. Um, Let me fix that. Anyone with the link? Editor. Okay. And let me throw that here in the chat. There you go. That should work. And I'm gonna quickly edit that in the description as well. Let's see. I'm gonna open window, edit video. 1 second. Character outfit. I should be able to save. Save. Okay. All right, that should be good to go. Sorry about that. One second as I readjust here. Okay. Perfect. And then uploaded an outfit I think you'd enjoy and would look good on her. Alrighty, thank you. Let me pull that up on the Google Drive here. In the meantime, I gotta lift the camera. Where's my Google Drive? Do I not have Google Drive on? Oh, yes, I have it here. Now, where is that folder? Stream. Project. Goodness, sorry, this is taking a long time to find here on the iPad. Let's get shared. Here we go. Okay, we got an outfit here. Oh, cute. Okay, yeah. I'll definitely draw that. That is really cute. Thank you. And then, oops, sorry. Let me finish this sketch here. And then just waiting for late rows. I already said I would draw their outfit first. So just waiting for that to come in. Okay, and we are done with this page. So now it's time to flip to a new page. Thank you. And now that we have a new page, I need a sip of coffee. Okay, and then late roast, is this your reference here? Amelia? Cute. Love it. Okay. Let's start with that. All right, tell me a little bit about this squirrel I'm drawing. who is she, and yeah. Is she shy? Is she bold? What kind of pose am I doing here? Check some messages here. Okay, so 3-piece outfit. So, oh, that's high collar. I'm just kind of sketching this outfit while I wait for some of that info. Some pockets. Okay. Buttons. Skirt. Tie. And then how are we going to do the tail? Is that going to be lifted up by the tail? Or is it going to just a hole for the tail cut? Okay. Let's get the head shape. We got the torso, the chest, and the hips. Is this a red squirrel or a gray squirrel? Because that will change how I draw the ears. Sorry. Fixing the camera really quick. Okay. She's a squirrel, so the hips need to be a bit wider. Squirrels have very large hips, or wide hips, I should say. Okay, bring that back. Okay. Her tail. Neck. And it's a high collar shirt underneath. She's got like a tie. It's probably go down to here. Okay. Fills out here. We got these little pocket linings. Okay, let's see. So actually, the frill should come out a little bit to her hips. There we go. got the buttons and the skirt. Let's see. Yeah, look at a reference. How do you draw the folds of the dress when one leg is out in front of the other? And we'll go to our handy dandy Pinterest. The late rose. Amelia is a mother, a red squirrel, fearless adventurer, fussy about her pup Alexander. She'll be the one fighting off dinosaurs and exploring dangerous dungeons. Fortune and glory. Is that Indiana Jones? Fortune and glory, kid. Fortune and glory. Oh yeah, yep. You said Indiana Jones inspired for sure. Gotcha. Oh yes, you can't have an adventure story set in 30s without it being semi-inspired by Indiana Jones. Okay. Okay, I gotta look at how to draw folds really quick. Let's see, how do you draw that? Okay. It's pretty much just by indicating shadow here. Okay, so let's go back to that outfit. She does have a hat. Okay, so I'm gonna work on her face now. Um, how old is Amelia? Like, is she middle aged? Is she younger mother? 30s? Hmm. Trying to not accidentally draw her as Willow. Trying to give her a unique design. What are the 30s hairstyles like? Um, do, 30s hairstyles. Okay, okay. Interesting, interesting. She's like 22. Sorry, 28. A younger mother for sure. I need her to have that vigor. Gotcha. Okay, I think I can adjust some of these strange 1930s hairstyles. That doesn't work, but that's okay. I wasn't doing hair for this one as far as I know. Okay, good to know. Perfect. Let's see, what can I do with the ear tassels to make it unique? Skip that for now. Okay, well, knowing that she's an adventurer, I need to adjust something here. Where's that outfit again? Okay, so she would have long sleeve. I'm gonna have one of her sleeves rolled up a little bit. I'm gonna have, what does a 30s pistol look like? Pistol. Okay. Oh dear, I'm already singing Indiana Jones. Do 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 do. Her hat. Okay. I wish I had waited a little bit to get a bit more information about her. I think I would have posed her somewhat differently. But that's okay. That's just okay. Big bushy tail. What am I doing here? What does the hat look like? Okay, I'm gonna start inking really quick. I'm a big fan of creating female characters, the kind that are still epic and adventurous, but are still female with all the weakness and advantages of it. A BA action hero will still grow. Oh, I totally agree. I 100% agree. That's kind of my goal with my characters as well. You want someone that's can kick butt, but but they are very very feminine. And that's one of the problems with modern action movies is the girl boss has become so masculine that there's nothing feminine about them. I totally get that. This is the kind of character and art I will likely have you draw more in the future, especially cover art, if that's the thing you can do. Ooh, yes, I can definitely do that. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'd be honored to work on that. Yeah. So we'll have to figure out some more designs for her. Modern girl bosses are just men. 100%. Yeah. It's so frustrating. You look at like the classic female characters that were great characters back in the day. They're very feminine. Still still very very cool. Okay, I gotta zoom in here a little bit. But yes, no, thank you. I appreciate that. I would love to do cover art for your stories. And you probably, as you can tell from my artwork, I love drawing moms and very feminine characters. An adventurer mom, it's right up my alley. I have a few adventurous moms in my collection of characters. Oh, I have a thing I'm waiting for you to pen up for too. Okay, awesome. Yeah. Warhammer, drop all the information that you can already, so then once I'm done with that, I can go ahead and start that. Okay. And I'm actually gonna add, since she is an adventurer, she's had to her clothing might not be the most spectacular, so got a little tear, a little patch there. Unless, of course, that is her thing, is she's an adventurer, but always pristine. Uh, uh, Ex-urban camo, 100% agree. Late Rose, I knew this was perfect for your skills. It's family friendly and has adventurous squirrels downstairs. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm going to. Let's see. Warhammer, I have to go for now. I meant for when you're done, when you're doing commissions. More squirrels, haha. Oh, okay, gotcha. I understand. Thank you. Appreciate. Yeah, thank you so much for hopping on the stream. And yes, when I'm doing commissions, you are first in line for that. And if you want, you can still send me a note with that information, and then I'll just be ready to go when I do open up commissions. Thank you so much, Warhammer. It's awesome having you here. Oh dear. So I'm gonna have that sleeve rolled up. Gun, pistol. Oops. Let's see. Let's pretend that's that does not work. Okay, I should have planned out this sketch a tiny bit better. Okay, so arm. Yikes. Okay, forgive me, Late Rose. This sketch is not turning out the way I was hoping. And because she's an adventurer, I'm gonna add just a couple of twigs in her tail. So she looks like she's probably come to some high-end society science meeting here to discuss her findings, and has literally just gotten off the plane, so she's still got some twigs, maybe a twig in her hair. Oh dear, I really want to undo that. Okay. It's fine, good practice, because that outfit is what I would have you draw in a commission for her. Okay, perfect. Good to know. Thank you. Thank you for being so patient with this disastrous sketch. What am I doing with that arm? Back here. The hat. Shade that in. Shade that. The hat. I'm gonna have a little tear in that hat. Alrighty. And it's almost a tweed jacket. But we will, when I do an actual illustration of that, that will come out a bit bit better. Perfect. Cute. Okay, so we got a very... Is this the first drawing of Amelia ever? So we got our very first drawing of Amelia. Pre actual character design. So eventually we'll have to do some real design work for her. And how old is her pup? Because that will also affect the actual design later on. Thank you, appreciate it. First drawing, yes, awesome. Or it won't actually affect her design, but more when I do sketches of her, it will affect the type of poses and all that. Does she have a baby? Is it a toddler? Just a little kid? Okay. Alexander is 10. Okay. Nice. Good to know. And then is Amelia, is she American or is she British? Let's see. One second here. He's going to be her sidekick through the first book. Oh, nice. Awesome. Very cute. Nice mother and son duo. Love it. Okay. And then, let's see. You can imagine her being Canadian. It's fictional nationalities. It's all fictional nationalities. Okay, in the book so sorry. It's all fictional nationalities in the book so far. Awesome. Okay, very cool. But kind of imagine her as Canadian. Okay. Gotcha. Right. You are from Canada. That's right. Trying to think of other things to add to her design. Don't worry, Camo, I haven't forgotten. I got your reference pulled up here. We'll get to that in a split second. Canadian. Your tassels need to be a little bit taller. What am I doodling here? Oh yes, she needs whiskers. Also, what kind of weapon does she use? Does she use a pistol? Or is she like one of those characters that uses all sorts of things. What am I doing here? This is too long. Okay. All right, I'm gonna set Amelia aside for now, and then Camo, it's time to work on this outfit that you sent. Camo, did you have a character you want me to draw in this style? Do you want Mousewife, or do you want Willow the squirrel? Oops. The snub nose 38 is the idea so far. I have to look that up. What is a snub nose 38? Nose 38. Oh, okay. Oh, those little guns. That's cool. Nice. Love it. Camo. How about Willow? Or if you have a preference, then by all means. Gotcha. Yeah. This isn't anything canon, so I don't mind drawing Willow in an alternative outfit for now. Let's figure out what kind of pose. Not exactly. I have Willow very confused as to why she's wearing this. Oops, that doesn't work. Make sure the eyes are on the same level. Oh wow, it's 11:13. We are going overtime, folks. I do apologize, but I'm gonna finish this first. Thank you guys for hanging out. This is awesome. Tail. Just one second. I gotta fix this. I want to make sure I got this right before I start inking. Okay, gotta zoom in really quick. My apologies. Late Rose, thanks for sketching her. She turned out great. Really inspiring. Awesome, thank you. I appreciate it. Always happy to draw your characters and always happy to help figure out designs. Yes, looking forward to doing the cover and illustrations for your stuff. Appreciate it. Or at the very least, cover. I know that you mentioned that. And of course, whenever you need artwork of Yusti as well, I'm happy to help there. Okay, what is this outfit? She's got a big sun hat. It's a bit floppy. She's got a collar. It's a very loose, long dress shirt almost. And then, of course, some shorts. She probably has no idea what on earth shorts are. Why would I wear this? She's probably thinking. We've got some buttons going down. Very small buttons. It's got some lines. It is a short sleeve. And have her tail a little bit spiky, more of out of alarm, like, what is this? Oops, sorry, forget that is not in view. Make sure she's on a filter. And then she's got a white crop top underneath. I don't think that's too concerning for Willow. She typically does not wear a top at all, except for on very special occasions. Where are the shorts? The shorts, oh yeah. Okay, so that is the shirt. Of course, that shirt is reacting to those wide hips. Okay. And then let's figure out the hat. Hats are not my strong point. Something to... Of course, there's going to be holes in the hat for the ears. It's got all these lines here. Okay. I think we're ready to start inking. Perfect. Let's see. Sorry for keep forgetting to talk. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's see. Trying to think of something to talk about. Those are really short shorts, actually. The lines, the shorts. Okay. Have that crop top. And then the shorts are... Whoop, come back here, you. Shorts are here. With the hemming. Then you got buttons. Oops, sorry. That, of course, got some lines. She's so confused. Oh, absolutely. She does not understand this style of dress. She's like, what? One, why am I covering everything? Two, how am I supposed to run and fight in this and climb trees? And then I gotta draw that chin, and I'm worried that will... Yes! Turned out okay. Okay, that's fine. I think the eyes, oh no, are the wrong angle and size and everything, but that's okay. Now for the hat. Well, no, I should probably do her. The claws. Oh, oh wow, her paws are way too small there. My apologies. The one downside doing traditional art is there is no Control Z, no undo. But that's okay. Try to make it match there. Oops, too small. No! Bob, snag it. Let's see. And then I'm gonna give her her necklace, of course. Yeah, add some shading. Get her belly button there. I don't think I've ever drawn Willow's belly. Well, I might have drawn Willow's belly button before. Technically wouldn't see it with all the fur. Little exclamation mark there. Eh. Shading. Add some shading here. There we go. Now you got Willow wearing this outfit. I would give her the earrings that you had in the reference, but that's not going to be visible here. Oh yes, and then she's got all those bling bling. And I think that's it. Thank you for sending the reference. It's a funny little outfit for her. Glad you love it. Me too. Oh, you know what I should do? I know how to let's see. We're gonna add twig. Let's see, how is he leaning forward? He's got his paw to his face, like. Yeah, that's. Hanging on to the border of the frame. I'm gonna add a little bit of. It looks a little chaotic, but I think we get the point. Wow. So hot. Funny. Here we go. Fun little doodle. Let's see. Check some messages really quick. Perfect. Alrighty. Yeah. So there we go. We got a funny little sketch of Willow trying on a new outfit, with Twiglin very impressed. And we got our very first concept drawings of Amelia. Late Rose. He seems to like it. Absolutely. I think he'd like anything that Willow will wear. She is the most beautiful squirrel in all the forest, at least to him. All right, yeah. So we did quite a few sketches, and look at that. We are literally a couple pages away from possibly the next stream. We might run out of pages, so I'll have to find a new. Pardon me. Sorry. Find a new drawing pad pretty soon. So, whoops, that's not very visible, is it? One second. All right, so we filled that page. We filled this page. That's earlier this week's studies. And then we filled this page as well. Sorry, that's chaotic. Yeah. So yeah, busy day, and like I said, it's now 11:29, so 11:30. It's time for me to skedaddle. But thank you guys so much for joining the stream. You guys mean a lot. Thank you. This is a new art channel, so if you don't want to miss whenever I start streaming, hit the subscribe button. I don't think I'll be streaming next Friday, but we will be back Saturday for sure. So thank you guys so much, and God bless, and cheers.